I've got 19 achievements out of 60 for this game. I've been playing it for a while, as you can see. So, anyway, let's get right into it then. Not that I'm about to go achievement hunting by any means or anything like that. But we are gonna do some stuff today. Specifically, I'm gonna go here and see if this is something that I can get with our wonderful jumping abilities, right? And then I think we'll go down to either the palace grounds. Actually, let's do palace grounds first, because we can just take the stag down there, check the knight to see if we can use them, and then go up there. Then this, and then I think I might fight one of the dreamers. That's my thought anyway. So I hope everyone has been having a good day. Ah, shoot, I always forget that. I always think it's like there's another level that I can go down to that will get me down faster, but that's wrong. Oh, I can just walk off it. I didn't realize that. So, anywho, like I said before, hey Ginger Ninja, how's it going? Also, great name. Oh good, the airplanes are here. Just on time for when I wanted to stream the game. Alright, so let's see, now that I've gotten the King's Mark, let's find out if that does anything for the knight down here. It doesn't, sadly. Drat. See, I was thinking that now that I've got the King's brand, I'd be able to do something about this guy, but I guess not. So let's go down to where the King's brand is instead. How am I doing? I'm doing well enough. It's Friday, so that's a big plus. Weekend has started for me. And that means that I can play games for, you know, a little longer today and eventually go to sleep without having to think about working the next day. So, always a fan of that, I think. Also, I just found out that they announced Eurocamp Season 2 when I wasn't looking a couple of days ago. So I'm kind of excited for that. Our pure vessel is ascended beyond lies among the refuse and regret of its conclusion. Hey, look at that. It opens for me. Because I got the mark. Where's my map? Excellent. Exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, we'll move the mark because we're doing something new, and then move in. So what's this place? Besides very regret looking. It's your weekend as well. Got any big plans for games to play today? Whoa, whoa, what did I just see up there? It's like a big flash of like essence. Jeez, I don't know if I like this place. Rocket? Is that the name of a game or like Kerbal Space Program Rocket? There's Geo here. One doesn't look very stable. Oh, Rocket League, gotcha. That's fun. I haven't played that one in a while. Has oh, Spike's not too. Has anything new come out for Rocket League? Like modes or things like that? I feel like the last time I played it, it was mainly this hockey puck. Like that was like the newest thing was hockey puck. Okay, I went down there before, I think, right? I feel like I'm going down into a well. I guess this is probably the safest way, right? Oop. Also, it's almost October, right? Next week? Next week we're going into October, I think. Which means that it'll be time to start playing spooky games. Okay, there's stuff down there. Is there a reason to want to go up here at all? Ooh. No, not really. Okay, so that's just if I fell down, there would be something to catch me. Ooh, there's busted hollow, friends. Also, it looks like there might be a blue flower up here. I don't know if... Ooh, I can make it. What is this? Inspect. A deep blue stone on top of dais. Well, this is interesting. Just throw a marker down on it for future reference, I guess. Doesn't seem like something I can do anything with yet. Huh. Okay. You're pretty good at Rocket League. I'm sure that you are like 5,000 times better than I am at it. I was never really any good. Mainly in it just to play with people when they wanted to and kind of have something to do. Just while we chatted and whatnot. But I'm also not a particularly competitive person. What do I consider underage in this stream? Probably like under 18 or so. I mean, oh god, oh no, oh no. Like, if you're wondering why, I think it's in my chat rules, right, that I don't want underage people in my chat. One of the main reasons that is because I had a number of like 14-year-old people showing up at one point, and they were very immature and kind of annoying. And asking a lot of irritating questions and trying to market their own streams and such. But, like, as long as you're respectful and, like, not obnoxious, I suppose, I don't really mind. I typically, like, Hollow Knight isn't really a game that I play and talk about, like, a lot of things that I'd consider needing to be age restricted, but, every now and then I play games that deal with other things that have heavier topics or things like that. But I do appreciate you, though, asking about it. And like, ooh, the abyss. Asking about that and being willing to leave, though. I feel like that speaks more about your maturity than about the people who caused me to add that rule in the first place. Oh, there's shades here. I've had a number of strange people come through my chat before. I mean, it's the internet, so I guess that's to be expected, but yeah. I've only ever had to ban one or two people from my chat for being inappropriate, but enough people were, I guess, that it was worth putting in the rules. What is this? It's like a pedestal of some variety. Kind of spooky. Wow, would they be so rude? I don't really know. Like, I mean, one of the people who was... Can I bust through this? No. One of the people who was banned before was banned for doing sexual things, like in the stream chat while I was doing things, so that was unpleasant. And then one of the other people were given a temporary ban, and then they never came back because they kept advertising, like, and trying to get people to go to like their YouTube channel and all this stuff going on, just doing things that generally like anyone with a little bit of common sense I think wouldn't do. Like, it's one thing if you like also streamed the same game at some point and like really enjoyed it, and it says like, oh, but like, by the way, I played this thing, it was really fun, and I have a YouTube channel or something like that, and I threw it up there if you want to take a look. Like, that's fine to say in passing, but repeatedly, whoa, repeatedly soliciting, it's obnoxious, especially if it has nothing to do with whatever was going on. I wonder, do you think I can hit him? Or is it just gonna, no, it's just gonna kill me. But I mean, sorry, that's a very long-winded answer, I guess, to your question. But if you have the maturity of someone who's 18, then by all means stick around. Wow. Well, we're gonna fly across that in a minute. So this is where, I guess lore-wise, I almost feel like this is where all the regret of maybe like failed people come from. Like, I'm starting to suspect that my character is not a clone per se, but definitely something that like is the first one to not be such a failure. And there's been many attempts at doing whatever this thing's tried to do before. And that maybe all these things that I'm currently dealing with here are the previous versions of me. Or, not me, but of what was meant to be, I guess. No idea though. I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of the lore. Oh, is this a house? What is this? A lamp? Not really sure what to make of this. I assume that something just changed outside though. Maybe you have to go up the other way to see it. Okay. It's shining light down. Oh! I bet you if I tried to run across before, I'd probably run into like more of that horrible black stuff. Maybe this will help prevent it or something. Yep, looks like it. Where this goes, I don't know. We just turned on our big flashlight, we're good. Nothing to break. This place has one heck of a mood though. So for October, I was thinking of playing a horror game. Oh wait a minute, there's something over there. Specifically, ooh, oh, we can't get by you at all, can we? Huh. Specifically, I was thinking, oh shit, hi. That when the new Amnesia game comes out, because I believe that comes out in October. Huh, another one of those. I believe it comes out maybe in October 20-something or so. Playing that would be fun. Or, well, fun might be a relative word here. Where am I on the map here? Does your compass not work in the abyss? Huh, they're making you... Right, Amnesia Rebirth. That's the one I was thinking of. Because I think that comes out this October, right? I don't show up on my map at all right now. Huh. I wonder, can we get past it if we just do this? No. But it looks like maybe... It almost feels like there should be a path down somewhere. But maybe I just need like a little light or something. Huh. But I'm kind of excited for it though. Well, that seems bad. Absorb the shade cloak. Press RT to dash forward, cloaked in shadow. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and attacks without taking damage. Well, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's a bit of a charge time for it too. Oh, that is going to be useful in boss fights. The arcane egg. Grab from the ancient bastards item now holds little bodies for those. Huh. Cool. So yeah, the 20th. So if it comes out on the 20th, I'll probably stream it. Maybe day one. Kind of depends. But I was thinking it'd be fun because I played the original Amnesia. I own Machine for Pigs, but I never played it because I didn't really care for the setting that much. And I didn't hear particularly favorable reviews about it either. I'll probably play it at some point. We could play it like... Wait, I wonder, do you think the Shade Cloak can go through those doors? Hold on, I want to test it. But yeah, so I'll figure out how to go through that. Maybe I'll play Machine for Pigs like before that one comes out or something. Okay, can I go through with this? Oh, you can! Holy shit! Okay, we can get by these doors now. Well, that just opened up a couple places, and I can finally get the map of the fungus place? Whatever, yeah, fungus place, right? Also, thank you for the follow, Ginger Ninja. An imprint of abyss given form. Excuse me? Oh, that gives you void tendrils. Bugs of hollowness sometimes wonder whether there were other older, stranger kingdoms deep below them. What strange fancies they had. That's probably why they were always so distracting and easy to kill. Yikes. Can't bust through this, but cool. It's another step to completing his journal. As far as other, excuse me, as far as other spooky games go, I forget when the release date for Ikai is, but if that is this month at all, or this upcoming month rather, then I'll definitely want to play that too, because I played the demo for that a while ago and it was really good. And if you don't know what that game is, and you like horror games, and you like Japanese folklore, then you might enjoy checking it out. It's on itch.io, I believe, and there's a free demo of it. They might have the demo on Steam now as well, but I know for a fact that it was on itch.io when I played it. So it's quite good. Resident Evil 2, I believe, was on sale a little while ago. I thought about picking it up if it goes on sale again during October, which it probably will, to be honest. Or Resident Evil 3, the remakes, I mean, I might pick those up as well. But I do have a number of kind of spooky games that I've had for a little while. I forget the name of some of them, but I'm pretty sure I have a few of them still installed. I might that I might go ahead and play at some point this month. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try to beat Hollow Knight first, but probably for the upcoming games this month, maybe expect a few more spooky ones. Not that I'm particularly good at horror games, but alright. So really it really feels like there should be something here. Maybe you fall down to it from above? Like that that blue orb thing. I played Outlast. I have not. The name sounds familiar though. That's not the like 4 or 5 player co-op one, is it? Where like you avoid the creepy little girl who like has dolls and you have to burn the dolls or something to weaken her. I forget the name of that one. No? Okay. Oh boy, wrong way. Okay, this isn't the right place for it. But I remember I have fond memories of the first Amnesia because I just played it by myself, like in my college dorm room, because whenever it came out, I think that was like sophomore year of my college or something like that. But when I played it, it was kind of like the talk of everyone's like, hey, you gotta check out this thing, man. You gotta do it. You gotta look at this. And oh no, 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 no. One of my friends, oh man, it was so good. One of my friends was really, really keen to impress this girl that he liked, right? And so he brought her over to my friend's place because, you know, they were hanging out and chatting and what have you. We must need an item for that. And he brought her over there because we were playing Amnesia. And I think like the logic for him was that he was going to show off, like, you know, he wasn't afraid, or like, you know, kind of like horror movies where it's like, oh, like the other person will be scared and then like they'll cuddle up to you or whatever. That kind of silly logic that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So then he played Amnesia and like 5 minutes in, like the first door shut, or like the first monster appearance showed up, and he screamed, like ultra high pitched scream. Hornet, what are you doing here? And threw the keyboard across the room. It was so good. But just like, imagine someone like leaned back against the couch, like a couple of people, like the girl on one side and then like a couple of my friends on the other, with the keyboard playing it and such, and then screeching and like jamming their hands forward and launching the keyboard across the room. It was hilarious. Instead of having the person he wanted to impress kind of bury their face into his shoulder, he ended up doing the opposite. So it was just silly. It's a good memory. Outlast is the one where you go to an insane asylum. Oh, I can actually talk to Hornet. She's not going to try to kill me. Ghost, I see you face the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Funny then, that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis or face the heart of its infection. I'd urge you to take that harder path. For what end may come, the decision rests with you. Hagamas Saganamus. Face the void and ascends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness? You got it, Hornet. Okay, so if I face the infection, I guess that probably means we'll end up, if we so choose, solving the infection in the crossroads, maybe. So this was good. This was definitely worth coming. Let me go sit at this bench over here so that we fill in our map about the abyss. Assuming we get a map of the abyss. Cornifer wasn't down there, but assuming we do, then we might be able to see if we missed anything. I don't think we did. I don't see any side paths. Really the only thing is this bit, right? And this weird room, but I feel like this room is just supposed to... It's just supposed to be like where we were born, I guess, is how I'm going to interpret that. Cool. So, next on the agenda, I want to go here and see what's right here. And then I think we might fight a sleeper, because we haven't fought any sleepers yet at all. So the distant village might be a good candidate. And then we can also now go through these, like, the black paths that were blocking us before. So I think this is one of them right here, and that might lead us to another sleeper. But more importantly, we should be able to get Cornifer's map of the fungus place, or the, not fungus, the place next to it. So there's my plan. What's a sleeper? They're these, excuse me, they're the white masks here. There's some kind of thing that I think I need to defeat. Like when I went to, where is it? When I went to the Spirits Glade, I met a seer, and she basically told me to go beat them up. So yeah, they're bosses. And I'm going to assume that they might have something to do with the infection in this world. But I don't know for sure yet. Lore-wise, there's plenty of stuff that I don't get, I suppose. I'm slowly piecing together, sorry. Alright, I don't suppose you've changed now that I've bathed myself in black, huh? Nope. Alright. So he's still something. I might as well just put a dot on him so I don't forget him. And so let's go to the stag. Okay. I think King Station is the closest one to where I want to go. Yep. Okay. So we'll go straight across and up and over. Also, I still haven't found the Queen's Garden, I think it was called, which we have a quest for to carry a flower there. So, looking forward to eventually finding that. Okay, so up first. I really do love how he takes out the map when he walks, though. It's a really cute touch. Aha, here we go. This is where we couldn't get to before. So now we can find out what's above us. There's a locked door, at the very least. Shoot, that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. And that's locked as well. Okay, so we probably have to go up and around for both of those. Everything's locked here. Oh, there's a bench according to this. Huh. This seems like a weird place for a bench, honestly. I guess it's a good middle ground, but still kind of surprising. Maybe this section's going to be particularly difficult. Oh, whoops. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Okay, so that opened this door. Huh. Cheesy. Nothing in the corner. I feel like I'm gonna get something good for this. Or at least maybe a new character or something. Ah, okay, a little bit closer before I do the shadow move there. Ooh, he's got a back sweep on that though. Now don't be too alarmed that I'm murdering all these bugs. The orange in their eyes indicates horrible infection that has caused them to lose their minds. They're basically zombies. Bug zombies. Here we go. Finally opened up this path. Okay. So I can remove that now. And we can go this way. I can go up here. Is there any reason to? Doesn't seem like it. Speaking of weird bug creatures, I watched the 11th episode of Gibiate today, which is, or sorry, Gibiate, I think. This is where I came from, alright. Which is an anime that's been airing, and it's so bad. It's a really bad show. I was enjoying some of the characters, and they killed off a few, and then like the whole story took a really weird turn in the last episode, and just full of nonsense. And like, you know when you watch a show and you're just looking at things happening and like the villain is monologuing and you're just kind of left there wondering, it's like, why aren't you doing anything? You could do something about this. What are you doing, like, the whole time? Alright, there's a boss here. Hold on. Let me explore the other side, because I do see that little friend right there. But yeah, there was like a solid at least 3 to 5 minutes of monologuing going on. And people not doing anything to stop the person who had just turned on them from continuing to do what they were doing. It was painful to watch. And then combined with like really, really bad CG monsters that are vaguely bug-like sometimes, which is why I was reminded of it. It's not a good show. I wouldn't recommend watching it unless you'd like B-tier shows, I suppose. Are you real or are you fake? You're real. Okay. Cool. It's weird how how few bugs have survived with their minds intact from whatever this infection is. Also, it sounds like the king figured out a way to leave in some pure form and just left all his subjects here, which kind of makes him sound like a shitty king. Oh, we're gonna have to fight all of you, aren't we? At least one of you. The Watcher Knight. Oh boy, he's Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah, we're gonna have to fight multiples of them. Oh, okay. Cool. That's kind of neat. Okay, they're invincible when they do that. And do a rollout move. Oh boy. Ooh, that is unpleasant to try to dodge. Oh god. Oh, good lord. Ah, that's gonna get me. There's one. Oh boy, thank god for the shadow cloak. Shit, there's another one. Oh no! Damn, that's a true king. I mean, historically speaking, you're probably not wrong. I feel like most kings are generally in it to save themselves more so than their subjects. Most. I feel like the notable examples of kings that generally go down in history are the ones who are better, unless they happen to have 8 wives, in which case maybe less so. But that's a cool fight though. So probably gonna be best to try to manage their health and get them both as low as possible, I guess, before like killing them. So we can try to like kind of blitz through each person. Come here, me. Come here, little shade. Come here. Oh, I probably should have... Well, we'll try it again. I feel like we were decently close. I'll mix up my charms if this doesn't work. Okay. Let's keep trying to figure out these patterns, I guess. Now's probably a good time to heal. Oh, it's timed. Okay, so it's not so much that you're fighting and killing them in certain patterns, but okay. Rather, over time they're gonna spawn more in. Though it seems like there's always going to be at least 2, perhaps? Ouch. The shadow cloak is definitely going to help me a lot here, I think. Oh shit, didn't see him coming. Shoot, didn't do the down move. Yeah, let's swap up our charms. Having the weavers and little Grimm definitely is helpful, but we don't need the compass or swarm. So we have 2 to work with. Thorns might be good. Thorns and Grub Song probably. I feel like those are my go-tos for a lot of boss fights. Also, can we all just like appreciate Grimm when he goes down and sits like that and becomes a cute little cat next to the bench? His sleeping face almost looks like he's smiling. It's very cute. Alright. Boing. I'm actually trying to think of examples of good kings in history. Because I feel like even the legendary sorts of kings, or kings of legends, often result in their like kingdoms coming into ruin in some fashion or another. Like, I feel like the reason most people remember King Arthur's myths isn't necessarily because of the Sword in the Stone, but because the entire kingdom went to shit after Lancelot betrayed him. Which was a French addition, I believe, to the original legends. Like, Charlemagne's good, right? Did Charlemagne come to ruin? He had paladins, not that much. And I know people like Siegfried, while amazing kings and what have you, were very much like faulty, I guess, or they they were almost principled to a fault, I guess is what I'd say. Okay, I'm a little bit slow on that bit. Oh boy. If I can, I kind of want to try to keep them close together so I can keep an eye on both and see them when they're coming. He's gonna hit me. Oh, oh, thank you, Shadow Cloak. Definitely makes it easier when they're both like sitting in the same place. Fuck, that's gonna hit. Oh no! Oh god. Oh god. Holy shit, that was close. Thorns just saved me, I'm pretty sure. Whew. That was good. That was fun though. Tricky, but fun. I'm thinking that the cloak that I have will probably help out a lot against Grim. Let's go this way first. Hello. Money. A lot of money. Okay. No little bits. You almost died. I did. I was very sure that I was gonna need to have to retry that one, but luckily companions and thorns saved the day. Yesterday I was informed that the Thorns of Agony, which is whenever I was getting hit, how there were like black things exploding from my body and smacking people down, those are the thorns. They do twice your nail damage. Master, too tired. They both say that, or did I only get the one? They both say that. Alright, where's this go? Poor little Weaver spawning in repeatedly. Ah. This wasn't anything. Nothing there. When do I stream? I used to have a normal schedule. Ooh, hello. But typically during the week, I stream like after 7:30 p.m. most of the time. Sometimes 7, but most of the time probably middle there. And then I tend to stop around 11:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday and Sundays are kind of up in the air. Like sometimes I stream during the day and other times not so much. But I don't have like a set schedule at the moment. I used to, like I said, and it was 7:30 p.m. like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I think. But life happened and that got a little bit hard to maintain. Sleep back into eternal, and those words come my last. The my gaze shall no longer fall upon the city. I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for hollowness, I head now to my rest. I don't know. I wonder who said that. Okay, hold up. Gotta actually ride the elevator properly this time. But this week, and the past week before that, for the most part, I've been consistently streaming. There were a couple of days where I needed a break, but... It also kind of depends on, like, having a game... Whoops. Having a game that I want to play a lot. So, life always taking our time. Yep. Yep. Oh. There's a little... observatory. This is cool. So I guess we're looking over the city now. Is there... And a painting? Oh! Oh, we just found one of the sleepers. Or sorry, one of the dreamers. The Watcher's Spire. Ah. That must be him then. Well, I should probably sit at a bench first. Because I assume I'm going to have to fight him. But then again, if it's in a dream, then that doesn't matter, does it? Because it doesn't actually kill us. Alright, so I guess our first dreamer won't be the Deep Nest one, but will be the Watcher instead. Hello! Dump some lore on me. Alright, bye. Just kidding. I'll hit him with the Dream Sword. For King Beloved. What? Wait, are you... To sleep, to serve. Bonds must remain. Or remain. I kind of feel bad just hitting you. I guess we're literally knocking sense into him. Hold B to focus. Oh, I'm absorbing him. Achievement unlocked, Watcher. Oh, and the Egg Temple just lost one of its masks. Okay. I think I kind of get what's going on. I think. I think that the sleepers or dreamers, I think it's sleepers. I showed him his boss. I mean, when he doesn't fight back at all, I don't feel bad. That middle one looks like it's wiggling, but I assume that's just because of the water. I can't move this either, by the way. I'm trying. Or like zoom in or anything like that. I was also half expecting like something to pop up. Okay, but I think I get what's going on. So over here, this thing, right? The black something temple, black egg temple or something like that is its name. There's a thing that's sealed there that has 3 masks on it, and said 3 masks all correspond to the masks of the various sleeping people. So I think that they're sleeping in stasis, and that's preventing whatever is here from getting out more than it already is. And considering that this place is slowly getting more and more infected, I'm going to assume that it's also the cause of the infection of all these things. So I think we're going to have to beat whatever's in there. That's my guess, anyway. So I need to get... Let's see here. I need to go to the bench first, because I want my compass back, mainly. Because I really don't like not being able to tell where I am on the map. Because I think anyone who's ever seen me play any game that requires a map, like Sea of Thieves or anything like that, can tell that I'm not particularly good at going from map to paper, as it were, I guess. Unfortunately. Weirdly enough, I'm generally the navigator when I go on like road trips or things. I'm good with the GPS, like a moving map that moves where you are and what have you. That's fine, or like matching that up, but otherwise less so. Is it a bench here? No. Bench up here. Rolling with the mean posse. Oh yeah, you know it. Got my little spider friends. You just missed it. Oops, that's not where I wanted to stop, I guess. I removed one of the dreamers from their sleepy plane of existence. Sleepers, dreamers, whatever it is. After fighting some like Sonic the Hedgehog incarnate in bug form. Okay. Where is there? Okay. Also, I got the shadow cloak from down here in the abyss, which I think is going to help against Grimm. Where am I? Right there, I am. Okay, so we're here. Let's decide what we should do next. We go pop open another sleepy lad. Did he figure out the left side of the abyss? You mean the weird room? This thing? No. I went in there, stood in there for a minute, and then was confused. There's also like a blue stone right here that I assume I had to come back for whenever I have whatever I need for it. But my guess is that that weird room is like where I was born originally, and that's all the thought that I really gave it. Unless I need like a charm or something to go there. I forget what this is. Like what I've marked right over there. Maybe we'll go there to see real quick. What spell attacks do I have? Just the soul one, I think. And like the charm that makes it get bigger. Why is this marked? Oh, that's why it's marked. There's essence here. What can I do soul attacks? Forward, down, up. Just to the side, I think, right now. Unless Dash Master does something different than I know. I also have the break the floor move. Does that count as a spell? I think I tried that on top of it though and it didn't do anything. Wow, there's so many here. Desolate Drive, yeah, that's its name. What does this guy say? Nothing. Alright. Drat. Oh, no, 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 no. Was that it? No, there's still more. That's it. We're almost there. We need 6 more and then we can go back to the seer for another, whatever. Promise plenty. Souls to serve, souls twisted. Yeah, as far as charms that are related to spells go, I have Spell Twister and the one that makes it bigger. I don't actually know which one. Soul Eater? No. Shaman Stone, that's what it is. So those are the ones that I have. Okay, cool. So let's remove this dot from my list of things. I kind of want to go explore this area because we have the acid thing now. So we can get through there. There's also a bench right next to it, which is always good. And yeah. We're close to it, so it seems like a good way to go. If I end up back near Dirtmouth, I think I will give Grimm another shot. Just because that cloak ability feels like it's going to be really powerful against him. because we'll be able to dash through his melee attacks, or even just like save ourselves a little bit from the fires, like when he does his kicks and such. So that could be really good. This connects directly, right? You're the pier now? I don't. I have the coiled nail still, I think. Coiled nail, yeah. I need one more piece of pale ore to upgrade it. I don't really know where it is. Oh wait, can I not go through here? Oh shoot, there's more infection here. Well, that's bad. I wonder if the infection spreads the more dream friends we kill. Or that we relieve of duty, let's say. Let's not call it killing, let's call it relieving of duty. Now I'm slightly confused. I thought there was a way down to the fungus world. Nice. How have I never busted that open before? Hey? Wow. Wait, how did I miss this? This seems like such an obvious place. Just never come here before? Maybe not. I might have just skipped over it the whole time. Okay, I guess we'll go up and around then to get to the wastes. Disgusting crossroads. I'm gonna I hear a rancid egg. At the same time, I don't really care, because it's not like we're using those for anything at all, so. Well, I wonder if anyone gets new dialogue now that everything's infected. Oh, we should... I guess we could... Oh god, hold on. What am I being hit by? Oh, you. Wait, can I no longer go up that path? Oh, it's blocked off. We can't get up to that bench anymore. Oh, that sucks. Luckily we can get to where I want to go, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, right, they explode. Maybe we'll wait it out a little bit. What's that noise? Oh, there's something up there. Can't get it through there. to go up and around. Again, another place that I'm questioning how I missed it before. Oh, I probably got here and then didn't go. Actually, not sure if this is the right one to do. Oh boy. I like the music change for this though. Like, it sucks that everything's infected now, but the music's nice. And another mask. I'm wondering, like, when certain NPCs are going to start changing things up, like the mask maker. I am curious when he's going to start doing something interesting. Like, maybe if we collect enough masks, he'll, like, talk to us. Oh. Oh, he just straight up explodes. Okay. Okay, almost there. Go drop ourselves off at that bench. Oh, I guess I don't need to care about that anymore, actually, because I can just fall into it. Hi. Let's chat, you and I. Got nothing to show you. Want something more? So greedy. Alright, well, thought you might want to know that I got better charms than what you sold me, but I guess not. Maybe I have to wear it if I want to get any dialogue from him. Okay, so straight across. We can go here now. And, oh, another essence tree. That was probably it, right? Nope. Apparently not. I missed one somewhere. Ah. The one right before you leave. Alright, what does this one say? Hello, tree. Misted caverns, noxious spores, teacher. I assume that that's a cryptic hint to like some NPC, perhaps. Oh, this gets us here. Alright. Oh shit. Well, I'm mildly concerned for my health. Oh, you... Okay. It's fine. We're not that far away. I almost want to try to enter the fog canyon from like a different, the other entrance that we're used to going through, because that one's right near Cornifer. It'd be helpful to get the map right away. And I also have to sneeze. Huh. I think I caught it. Ow. That hurt. Or at least half of it. There's something good in Fog Cane that you likely missed. I mean, most of the area is unexplored for me. So. Let me go get my body back. Oh, hi, me. No. Let me get me back. Oh, God. Getting too far away from myself. Please be following me. Thank you. Just looking for that ever familiar humming. Ow, fuck off. Get him, little spider friends. So does that one explode? This orange one right here? Drained. You can dream nails them for... Well, this is pure pain. I don't like Fog Canyon. I don't like taking a casual stroll and then being exploded. Especially when I'm carrying around like 7,000. Alright, I just want my body back, please. So, good God. Ow. Double, fuck, it's this, right? This. Our body's right here. Should be nice and easy to get it back. Fuck off, all of you. I'm just gonna let Grim and friends do their jobs. Go get him. Okay, so just... those don't get attacked. But those do. Alright, come on me. Notice me, please. There we go. Get away from the bad stuff. Okay. Man, do I need health. Just gonna try to... Ooh, Cornifer? Wait, so now I know where I am, kind of. So Cornifer must be this way then? Oh, I saw it too late. I don't understand, why did that happen? That area almost feels like Hive Blood would be pretty good to use. Just so we can like hang out, recover things. God. Better yet, let's just not get hit. How about that? How about that for a plan? Oh wait, I have like 2 dashes in a row now because of that? Makes me dangerous to fog can't they attack. Fly, yeah. Makes sense. Come here, me. Ouch. Okay. Hi, Cornifer. Fancy meeting you here. Ho ho! As odd as much of hollowness can be, there's a whole new level of strangeness about these caves. Did you see that dark gate below? It's quite unsettling to be near. I did my best to avoid it. Fortunate for me, I found another route in, though I did end up a little singed after wading through some acid. You made my life a lot harder trying to get to you, buddy. There's a large building just below here, out in the middle of a lake and a marble to observe. I tried to head in, but it's become a nest for these slimy see-through creatures. Ugh, they're just so gross, and they give a nasty shock to touch. It almost looks like you go like above him, but I guess not. Teacher's archives. Oh, well that makes sense, I guess. The heck is that? It doesn't have... It's not on the legend. I don't know what that thing is. But okay. Okay. Now that I have a map here, it's a little bit nicer. Green path is right above us, and there is a bench there. Let's go to that bench real quick. Now, I haven't forgotten what you said about there being some easily missed stuff. So, don't worry, I'll do my best to explore as much as I can over there, but... You saw me walk right past it. Yeah, no worries. Gonna do my best. Alright, might drop the Weavers for now. We'll keep Grimm. I do like him. And maybe we'll... I'm not actually sure. Soul Catcher could be good. Actually not really sure what I could... It's something that would help for Grimm. Oh, well that's definitely worth... It's definitely worth it then. We use Spell Twister. We'll just get a few more hearts, especially in this area. I'm gonna go with that. Also, I'm gonna go check in with the beast. I feel like we've really flushed out a lot of our beast area. So I kind of want to see if he says anything new or interesting. It's also a good way for us to just kind of collect some focus. And I wasn't thinking of that thing specifically, just generally speaking. Hi. Aha. Your journal grows fat and full. Only those last few rare beasts remain left to stock. Search the kingdom's corners, complete the journal, earn your well-deserved reward. So you will reward me for something. Alright. Cool. I assume the reward is being eaten by him. Or attempted to be eaten by him. To be honest, I was kind of hoping that he'd give me like a pail or something for my efforts, but that'd be too easy. Yank. Okay. We've got some extra hearts. We're ready to go. So let's go. I really want to know what this is. So I kind of want to go there. You said that I walked by it, which means that whatever it is probably in that vicinity that I don't really like being in. But maybe if I just remove all the jellyfish, it'll be less horrible. Okay, let's see here. Drop by it. I mean, I did check the walls to some degree in that that other place. Well, all right. So we could go left here if we wanted to. Lots of thorns. What are you blocking exactly? Oh. Oh, I think I'm supposed to platform over it. That's what's supposed to happen there. Okay. There's an up and a left path. Also, real quick. There's nothing under. No. Ah, shoot, I thought I'd be able to get the shadow cloak on fast enough. And up. Oh, new enemies. Well, this is interesting looking. Enter. What is this? The overgrown mound. There's jokes that could be made about that. Moss fly, moss creep. A lot of spikes. Have yet to find a spike protection anywhere. I imagine that just doesn't exist. Oh. Hi? I see him. He's down there. That was something, I guess. Lots of geo. Shortcut for next time. And the hell are you? Hear me? Oh. What did I just get? Consume the howling wraiths. Tap B while holding up to unleash the wraiths. Spell will deplete soul or replenish souls by enemies. Okay, so I want you to stare at this icon for a minute with like all the things flying out of it. And now I want you to look at that. It almost... Meh. I thought that it was the same icon for a second. But howling wraiths, that sounds like something that I could use in a place full of wraiths to trigger something, maybe? Hello, moss friends. Just gonna remove you. Okay, so we came across, right? So we haven't explored this section yet. There's another door, and that's the way we have to go. Although, have I been here before? Nice place. This is probably just back to the entrance. Okay. Pointless door. Oh. Oh, it's the Queen's Gardens. This is the place where we need to bring the flower. So that's hell, because you're not supposed to get hit while you go through the jellyfish fields. Yikes. Or through horrible porcupine people. Yikes. Hello, boss arena, probably. Although it looks like it connects over. Let me explore the other side first. This little porcupine beetle. Cloth! How you doing, Cloth? Ah, tiny warrior. Then you too come to test yourself against that traitorous tribe. A deadly bunch they are that roosts within these glades. I'd once have stayed well clear of them, but your actions have shown me the truth of it. We must face down our fears or be defeated by them. When we both make it through, we can swap stories of our adventures. I look forward to that. It's time. I'll face that fear. Nola will be proud. Stay alive, my friend. Whatever you seek in here, I'm sure that tribe won't look lightly on our intrusions. You can choose the root of the flower, some are more dangerous than others, of course. Sorry, I gotta find whatever it is she wants me to bring it to first, though. Okay, so that tells me that that tribe, I guess, is that way. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, an egg. So maybe the thing to the right isn't a boss arena. Maybe it's like a rest area. Maybe it's a grave site. That is what she wanted us to bring the flower to, right? Like a grave of some variety. This looks like it could be the entrance to a graveyard. It was a grave, okay. So this is pops you out here. Okay. So that's that. Okay, real quick. Fuck off. Let's go all the way down. Orb thing this way. Don't know what that means. Oh! Oh right, she's the bank. Grim doesn't like her. I kind of forgot that that was the bank symbol, I guess. Cool, so I think the bench directly underneath us is probably good. You can make a quick 2000 geo off of her. Do I need 2000 geo though right now? I wonder if what's her face is still here. Oh, she is. Anything new? Mr. Jaws in the Velvet Scrolls. Okay. At some point if you want it. That's good. Let me guess. Given her somewhat dodgy nature, it seems, would it be fair to say that she probably takes your money and runs when you deposit like a certain amount or something? Okay, so that's good. I wanted to go back to Dirtmouth. Oh, she does do that. That's what I figured. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe going back down to that abyss and trying out like our new spell there to see if it does anything at all. I don't know why, it just seems like it might. Oh, we have enough for the essence to go talk to the seer again and she'll do something else for us. So that's probably worth doing right now anyway. So let's go to the resting ground real quick. Talk to Essence Lady. Or the Seer. Essence Lady is much longer than Seer. You'd think I'd remember the shorter one. Boing. Hello. Ah, Muir, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream now. The dream now grows brightly. Holds over 1200 essence. Look into it and I can see so many memories peering back at me. So many asking to be remembered. None of us can live forever, so we ask those who survive to remember us. Hold something in your mind and it lives on with you. But forget it. You seal it away forever. That is the only death that matters. So they say. Enough of that though. Take this relic and come back to me with 15,000 essence. Or sorry, not 15,000, 1,500. Another arcane egg. Which I assume I can sell for lore and money. I was kind of hoping for a charm or something. But okay. Okay, let's not take that quest yet. Though, geez, we had to do it though. Go back through here. Can you take the tram? I guess you don't really need to, you can just take the blue lake. Go across the Forgotten Crossroads, which is now horribly infected, so you have to go up and around. Whoops. And then drop straight down without hitting anything. Unless you want to go through Green Path. Alternatively, if you go through this way and then down. See a part that I haven't been to yet in the Forgotten Crossroads. Well, I have a thing here. I know that. I don't remember what's there. I just remember that I want to go back there. So there's that. And I think this might be a warrior, possibly. I don't remember why I marked that. It's probably something else. A doorway in the ceiling that isn't filled in. Oh, right here. Yep. That is definitely something. By the... There. So that'd be something to look at. What else? Why is this marked? There's something in the Watcher's Spire. I think that might have been... There's still this section of the hive that I didn't figure out how to get to. Among other things. Chunk pit. We can go down here now. This was a black door that we couldn't get through. But there's no dreamer down there, so there might be something good here. That might be worth looking at. Of course, the Fog Canyon's bit here is tempting because we just saw cloth there. So that could be good. So many options, so little time. Well, actually we have a lot of time, since I'm not spending a whole bunch of time repeatedly doing a boss fight at the moment. We could change that. We could go fight Grim. I want to find like the next piece of steel, I think. Do the Mantis village. There's this little bit there. Could also visit the Grub Father. Is there somewhere... Is there something that I can dump this money into that's worth it? There's a sort of hidden boss fight in the Crossroads? Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Oh, I wonder if this changes now that I've defeated one. No, this is just that. There's a fountain in the abyss you can jump to into. All right. You know what, let's... In the ancient basin, right. I remember that. Let's go do that, because I'll go down to the abyss as well and see if my up focus attack does anything in that weird room. I'll do 2 birds with 1 stone there. Not that I, like, mind carrying Geo around. It just makes it more stressful later on. Especially going through the fog. Okay. So I don't really remember where that was. I didn't mark it for some reason. But I remember it was pretty close by to this area though. Right? Cornifer was here. Did I beat the Tar the Fool yet? No, not yet. Not yet. That was another thing that we had to do. Is it this one? Yeah, here it is. Drop all Geo into the fountain though? It's a lot of Geo. Oh, it's just 3,000. Well, that's not all the Geo. But that's a good sink. Cool. Another bit of a vessel. Cool. That's worth it. And now I have less Geo to lose. Oof. Alright, down into the abyss we go. It was nice to run into Hornet here. I thought anyway. Like, to actually run into Hornet and talk to her as opposed to being horribly murdered by her. That was good. Give nearly all the money to the banker and see what happens. Okay, we can do that too. Alright, here's the weird room. They certainly give you things to charge your focus with. Yeah, that's why it reminded me of it, because like right here, see these things in the background? It looks just like it. Or it did when the thing. So I tap B and go up. Oh, it did something. Consume the Abyss Shriek. Tap B while holding up to unleash the shriek. Souls to deplete souls. So it's a bigger form of it, I assume. Oh, cool. Abyss Shriek with the Shaman Stone equipped is the most powerful attack in the game. Cool. Oh, that could be helpful. I wonder if I'm probably not invincible while I do it though, right? So it might be trickier to use against a boss or two. Boing. Only the Desolate Dive gives you invincibility frames. Desolate Dive gives you invincibility frames? That is news to me. Huh. I wonder, would that be worth using as opposed? I mean, we have the cloak now, so that's... I don't really need to do much else. I almost want to try to use... It's further up. I almost want to see if the Abyss Shriek does anything at all to this thing up over here. Nope, doesn't do anything. Drat. Save this part. Notice the color of the vines. Well, they're blue. And they have like the same thing as this charm does. Soul Eater's blue. So is Joni's Blessing. Where's the nearest bench here? There's no bench down here at all. Not that it's hard to get to, it's just a long ways. Alright, well, we'll go, oof. Assuming that it's charm related, I could go just throw on every blue charm I have and try to brute force it. I don't think I saw anything else that was blue down here. I don't think, anyway. Besides my wings, of course. Whew. Man, that just makes me wish that I had a, like, reverse gravity desolate drive. Grim just saved me from smacking my face off of that, buddy. I'll figure out how to activate that guy one day. Okay, let's look at our charms. Wait, isn't there a bench here? Oh, past him. I'll put Grim away for a quick second. And I guess the Pride and now Master's Glory. Not the Compass or the Swarm, though. Alright, blue things. Defender's Crest. It's kind of blue. This is the main thing that stands out. Joni's Blessing. And Soul Eater. Both of those are what stands out. This one's soul related, but Joni's Blessing is also related to those flower things. So I'm gonna go with that, I think. I also wonder if the Defender's Crest has anything to do with that Knight. I'll give it a shot. Yes, I don't have too much else to go off of. Whoa, everything's blue now. And I am smelly. Well, I forgot about that for a second there. Also, I just realized, I looked over at the dashboard, that it's my heroic odor does not encourage this corpse in white armor to come after me. I just noticed that when Ginger Ninja followed us earlier today, we hit 100 followers, which is kind of cool. It's not really a number that I pay attention to most of the time, honestly, because, like, in general, followers doesn't really feel like it has much much to do with how many people actually come by your streams. I feel like that's more about the game, or about, like, you know, any kind of interesting stuff you build with people if you're doing things that interest them. But that said, 100 feels like a little nice milestone, so that's kind of nice to see. Oh, it worked. Oh, it's powering up something. I'm half expecting it to just laser me out of existence. Didn't fill in the last part. Wait, does this count? Is this matching how many masks I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it's not, right? Hard to count. No, it's not. There's another bluish charm you have that you didn't equip. A Soul Eater or a Dash Master? Or, I mean, also, this one's very blue. But okay. So just one more. Interesting. Well, Kind of sucks that I had to make our way back up, but that's fine. Oh boy. What there will give you a couple more masks. That's a good question. Also, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how much more maneuverable we are now that we have, like, all the things. Like, we can jump up walls, we can double jump, we can do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, there's the fragile charm. That's one that gives us more hearts. Take out the grub, but that costs 2. So let's take off Swarm, I guess. And be careful not to die on our way over, though. Now loading. Man, that makes me miss Mega 64. There are a group of people who would reenact video games in real life to fairly hilarious results. Oh, what opened the door? What's in here? Besides a lot of spikes and possible death. Does this stay open now that I opened it, or does it only stay open as long as I have, like, this amount of health? Because it might be worth might be worth going back and unequipping, like, the fragile charm at the least. Oh, there's something up there, I think. Maybe you can get hit. What is... Oh, there's a hole in the floor there, it looks like. Oh, that is snug. Up! Maybe down the other way and just... Oh, yeah, there's a platform right there. Oh, but you gotta go... Oh, that is mean. Look at that. I don't think dropping down and doing a horizontal dash to the left is gonna work. I think I'd hit my head off the spike. Fuck. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, now I'm confused. Oh god, this place is awful. Ooh, shit. Yep. Boy, howdy. Oh, but that's apparently fine. Hello, what is this? Lifeblood core. Whoa, something's happening. Huh? It was all a dream. Contains a living core that bleeds precious lifeblood. When rests from the barrel game and coating a light bullet, it protects from a large amount of damage. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds like it'd be kind of helpful against against Grim. Cool. I hope that was the only charm there. There seemed like a lot of paths that I didn't get to take. I assume given the nature of that place and how it looked, it's probably the only thing in there. But yeah, that was cool. That was a cool little place. Take a blade, Ori in the Blind Forest, Ori in the Will-O-Wisp. I have not. I have one of those in my Steam library though. I just haven't played it. I've been told it is a very beautiful. It's a very beautiful game. Is what I've been told about it. Very practice leads to a king idol or an arcane egg. Okay. So I did miss a little bit, but it's mainly just geo related things. I can live with that. No, let's go to the platform. It's probably more fun than Hollow Knight. Cool. Well, that elevates it up a bit in my list of games to play, I think, then. That was good combat. It's challenging, though. Why do you only play games I plan on playing so I can Swerve? How's it going? Swerve, I meant to come by your stream yesterday, but then I fell asleep. Did you see the new Nier announcements? Or like the live that they did for 50 minutes that was full of joy and wonder? What am I doing here? Because it was wonderful. I want Grim. Give this guy a try a bit. I'm waiting for some monkey push. Well, there's they announced that there are going to be new scenarios in one of those announcements. So they're adding some stuff in there. So we'll see if it's going to be awful or not. I mean, I doubt it will be. The gameplay that they showed looks great, though. Like, really, really good. What do I want here? Steady body, maybe? Let's see. Maybe I'll put on thorns or grubs. I think I'll do thorns. Yeah, DOD3 working 60 FPS. That was awesome. And on an emulator, I assume. I mean, on a legitimate console that is definitely not an emulator. Because I kind of want to look into that a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Let's go... Why don't we try the Coliseum? That would be good. So, King Station or the Glaive. Let's do the Glaive. Or Resting Guard. I don't know why I called it the Glaive. That's awesome, though. I've been kind of wanting to, like, emulate, like, Mario N64, or, like, some of the weird mods that they have for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. This case of WoW, it just works. I assume you looked up, like, some form of guide on the interwebs. The only thing that's, like, stopping me from doing, like, another playthrough at, like, 60 FPS or something like that is that I don't know if I want to do all those missions again to unlock everything. This RPC3 is the official guide. Cool. Not like collecting weapons and stuff. I don't mind that. It's more the like the side missions and grinding stuff that they have. Some of those are really tricky. I forget like what they call those quests in the game, but like I think on my YouTube archive I isolated a couple of those. Like the trickier ones that where you had to like beat a mass of enemies in like a minute 30 or so in order to get whatever the thing is from it, from the mission, whether it's a weapon or upgrade material. I think it's upgrade material. But some of those are nasty, and like you get them, but like within tolerance of like 5 seconds if you're doing everything right. So they're tricky things. Okay, so let's try the Coliseum first, and then let's go give all of our money to the banker and see what happens. Also, Swerve, I know you said, you know, you're planning on playing this, which is kind of part of the reason why I just decided that doing the Coliseum now might be a good idea, because it's not really spoilerific of anything, because it's just fighting. Okay, Lifeblood Core might not be best here. I think Quick Slash instead, perhaps. So, but yeah. I'm curious how you've been finding your second playthrough and enjoying all the wonderful things. Because I like talking near, as you know. Alright, here we go. Trials of Fools. Do I have the Nail Master on? Oh shoot, I don't have the long nail on, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. My range is crap right now. That's gonna mess with me trying to heal. I love that entire interview that they had, though. The 50-minute segment. It was so good. Just like how very not corporate Yoko Taro is, I guess, is how I would describe that entire interview. Oh, it's worth watching the entire thing. For sure. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's these guys. He's a treasure, but the entire staff that were kind of at that event, as it were, they were also great. Like, everyone's kind of like doing a similar humor as him, I guess. Is what I feel. Oh shit, it's this part. Up we go, into the corner. Oh wait, it's easier to stay on the ground. Okay. But yeah, I had a good time with that though, just listening to it and having a good laugh. The only thing that they didn't put English subtitles on was the concert part, because they showed a little bit of spoiler. There's a Blu-ray recorded concert that they did for the Near Orchestra. So they have that, and the little piece of it that they showed, it didn't have subtitles, but that's fine. It's probably chaos language anyway, honestly. So I think it was Grandma Destruction, I think is what they played as the teaser. So a lot of arpeggios in your life there. I did click the second one, right? I mean, the third Coliseum, right? This is the third Coliseum? I'm not crazy? Yeah, there's the Manti. Mantis, Manti, I don't know what to call them. That might not have been the smartest move there. Yet somehow I pulled it off. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god, it hurts. Alright, these assholes now. Oh, fuck you. Take them out and then get hit by that. Electric dudes next, or more mage lads? Oh wait, no, there's one white ball of gloop to kill still. Somewhere. There he is. Oh, fuck you. Soul warrior dude. There we go. That was a good one. We're doing all right here. Now we're at the hard part. Eat a bag of dicks. Alright. Try to kill him first. Oh, is it only actually one hit from the Great Slash? 2 hits on those guys. Fuck, I missed. No! Don't get hurt by it, please. Why must I be healing when that happens? Wait, you said... Damn, I missed. Oh god, does that thing follow you? Yes, it does. Oh boy. I want time to heal. Give me time to heal, man. Thanks, Grim. You the best. Fuck. Oh, good God. Hey, Grim, you want to help me out on that? I really wish that I could focus well on a wall. Yeah, I don't think Grimm's gonna help me. If I had the Weavers, they'd probably do pretty well for me, but... Oh boy. No! I wanted to go and, like, Great Slash him. Okay. So maybe not Quick Slash. I think I want... Where is it? Where's the Mark of Pride, or... whatever one it is. There it is, Mark of Pride. Whew, Pure Nails really helps with the third trial. Right, doing more damage. Yeah, because right now it takes 2 to kill those dudes. The electric guys, and I imagine it maybe takes a little bit less. Though I got farther than the last time that time. Wait, why do I have the compass and that on? I'm dumb. We could drop Steady Body, and that would let us use Quick Slash. Could be helpful. You always see the Cyclone spin to do multiple hits. It's true. I found that, you know, the worm body dudes who, like, try to stab you with a knife? The big green guys who, like, kind of do, like, a half jump so it's harder to bounce on their head. I find that killing them with the spin move works pretty well. Like, if they both rush at you from either side, because the spin move kind of reflects them back. Not this guy, but this guy over here. Fuck you. Desolate Dive was pretty big damage radius. Right, I keep forgetting you using that as an offensive move isn't something that I've really done that much. But definitely seems to be something that I should consider doing. Shoot. Shoot. I thought it was another round of those small guys. Not sure if you've upgraded that spell attack yet. Oh, just a dive? No. I didn't know that it had a second form. Yeah, see, they're little... Oh, right. Let's just stay up here. Wow, for once they didn't die to that. I feel like these guys are a nice breather, for the most part. And just as usual, saying that something is easy or quick, like somehow relaxing, immediately makes it so you get hit by them. It's just the rules. I swear it's the rules of streaming. You say something's going to be easy, it instantly gets harder. Oh, fuck off. Getting just the right angle. Wow, that goes really early compared to that other one. Come here, yep. Cool. What's next? These two. God. Well, that was a bad time to take 2 bits of damage, that's for sure. Oh, I got a thing though. I wish that protected me a little bit more. Trap. I was hoping to hit both of the flying guys with it. Oh shoot. Well, that was close. Good time to heal, though. Oh, Lord, he coming. This guy seems pretty easy if you stay on his level, weirdly enough. You wouldn't think that would be the case. Mainly the Shadow Cloak is the reason why. Shoot. Shoot, I'm Oh, he keeps hitting me before I hit him. Oh boy. That was unpleasant. Again, that happened last time too, remember? Okay, and we're just fighting him. There's not enough time. Shoot. Fuck off. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Alright, let's actually, I guess, stay on their level to some extent. Oh, that's unpleasant, to say the least. Take care of one at a time. Where are they? Both on that side? What the fuck are you? Oh, you're you. Okay, never mind. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this can't be good. Are you fucking... Are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay, this is some bullshit. Am I good to heal? There's gonna be more. Oh my god, spikes. If you do that again with spikes, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. Thank you, Grim. You're the best. Fuck. No! Ah! Abyss Shriek can ruin flying enemies. Can you use it in the air? Wall combat's the trickiest part. If it wasn't for those, the tiny orange dudes who spit shit at you, I would say I would just let Grim handle everything. You can use it in the air. I didn't know that. So that could be really useful during that bit of the fight. Whew. Good attempt though. Probably do at least one more. I'm just thinking if I maybe want to go look at that area or something. A bit. Or go fight Grim just to listen to his music. Great / effective way to kill enemies in the wall can provide. I've definitely been using it, mainly because it kills everything. Well, not everything. It kills a lot of things in one hit, which is great. Like, especially the little orange dudes. Because I find those guys to be more difficult than some of their friends. Mostly because I don't know what it is, but there's something about orange globs in my eyes that just don't match up very well. Not stand there. Wow, this is going very poorly so far. That's what I would say. Thanks for the focus. Oh, shit. And then I forget about the purple dudes. Can you come down here, please? Thanks. Ooh, I hit the trigger. The trigger. I pulled it, I swear. What's next? 2 of these guys. Ow, fuck, really? Mantis time? Nope, these guys first. I like it when they all cluster somewhere where I can cheese them. It's very appreciated. Oh Jesus! Yeah. If I had dashed, I probably could have avoided that damage. I think that's mostly it, right? Shoot. Oh, that's getting a hit. Yeah, I was thinking to overshoot me. Okay, the Mantis guy, we can probably face him pretty easily on the ground now that we have the Shadow Cloak. Good miss. What? Oh, that was a little close. I just want to bait him enough that I can get that one bit of health back. Perfect. That worked well. Oh, it's the white dudes next. They're just on the ground somewhere. 2. There's one more on the left side. Okay, now more no, this guy. And why did I jump? We should just be doing this against them. Shoot, he still managed to get an attack off from that. Shoot, he warped away before I could get him. Oh, fuck off. No, again. Someone, somehow, remind me not to be such a dumbass. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Nice. Okay, let's fight this guy just fair and square. And we're good. Right, this. Pogo time. Need to get rid of one on the side so we can go up. That could have gone better. Shit, that's right, he has a slash. Yeah, let me get you. Wait, bullshit time? Yes, bullshit time. Okay. Maybe it's not that bullshit. It's pretty bullshit, but oh, fuck off. But it's okay. What's next? I forget. Spikes? Spikes. Great. Oh yeah, this is going well. Oh jeez. Oh, Mantis? Are you kidding me? Ah. That would have been a good time for the Abyss Shriek. Yikes. Rough. Alright. As tempting as it is to do another run of that, because it really is, it might be good to mix it up a bit and go poke Grim in the face. How about that? We'll see how much I've forgotten since we did that part of the fight. But before we do that, we could go to the bank and make her day a little brighter. That's in fog, so I think we're pretty close, right? Yeah, we're pretty close to the fog place. All things considered, I think, anyway. Let's see here. We are by this giant elevator shaft. Okay, we're not that close, but we're somewhat close. So we just go down and around, we'll end up in the right place. Right? Yeah. I think that's right. Let me get my compass back. There's a bench up this way that I can use. I should have done it before I left the Coliseum, but okay. Thorns and quick slash will drop for that, and something. Steady body and grubs. Get a little bit of focus while we look at the map. Yeah. Meow. There's something just nice about falling. It's just kind of relaxing. Hold on. So I'm just seeing if there's a faster way, like if we use the blue lake to go over. But I think we'd run into some issues doing that. So I think it was a decent attempt at the arena today, is what I'll say. I think if, like, I'll probably get it if I keep doing it repeatedly, but at the same time, I don't know, I like to mix it up and feel like I'm making progress. Or progress, if you want to say it that way. Why do we have that marked right there again? Is that an old mark that I forgot to remove? Or is that actually something? I feel like it's something that I just forgot to remove. Because this is just the thing up to the Watcher. Yeah. Okay. We don't need it. Sorry, just wanted to double check. So we need to go up. Maybe it would have been faster to just go up that way, now that I think about it. But too late, we're already here. Oh, you're new. Relic Seeker Lem. Oh, what are you doing out in this miserable downpour? Impressive fountain, isn't it? Sure, you'd appreciate more if we weren't both getting drenched. That night up there was an important one. The plaque here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Probably met some sort of horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was. I'll be getting back to the shop soon. If I stay out here too long, I'll get washed into the waterways. Come visit if you like. If you have relics, I mean. Not much for chatter. Oh, that's just this dude. He just came outside for some reason. We haven't sold him one of the ancient things that we found. He'd probably appreciate it. Okay, I don't see any paths down in the waterway that we haven't explored yet, so... Yeah, I didn't realize that was him. Arcane egg. Seems like a simple egg, but it's actually a precious relic from before the birth of Hallowness. Pay you a small fortune for it. Please sell it to me.
An
egg, eh? Now this is an ancient thing. These relics are the prize of my profession. There's knowledge hidden within, though it's very difficult, painstaking work to extract. One large understanding can be gleaned, though. This civilization may claim itself the first, but something else did exist within this place before Hallownest. Each egg offers a narrow glimpse to that forgotten age. How about I give you another one then? Another arcane egg. It's a rare chance to own two of these. I'll be the envy of all my colleagues, though my purse is feeling much lighter for it. These eggs are the most desired find from time before Hallownest, but they're not the only remnant of that age. You may have come upon them. Those old statues that seem a store for soul. They too prove its existence, though in a larger, cruder form. Yeah, we're gonna go to the bank. Let's sell him lots of stuff. The king's idol. Often wondered the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing, gleaming figure in a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. Do no good to appear a common bug. He probably looked like me. Maybe. The king's idol. With as many of these as you delivered, the other relic seekers are like to think I've gone mad for the king. I'm not kidding. They'll only be jealous of my collection. Find me more.
War's son? Yeah.
You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it. I worry I'll run out of space in the shop.
Oh, Paul.
Okay, this is his like, you've had too many of these dialogue now.
Oh, Paul. Velmi Ardred. War's son? Velmi Ardred.
Okay, well, Wanderer's turn.
Oh, Paul.
What's that? I'll be the preeminent scholar in Hellenis dead. That's probably the last one for that too, right?
Oh, Paul.
It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled the breadth of the kingdom to approve such a haul. Whoops.
Velmi Ardred.
Yeah, that's the last one he'll say. Cool. So we've, for the most part, probably with the exception of King's Idols and Arcane Eggs, we've probably exhausted him to some extent.
Velmi Ardred. Helmadilka.
Cool. Well, we now have way too much money. So now we're going to go up and over to here. So probably through this way, I guess. Though honestly, it might be safer to go this way instead and then just drop down, and that might avoid more jellyfish. I want to avoid the jellyfish as much as possible, since they tend to be the things that kill me nowadays. Mainly because explosions. That makes me wonder though about the knight down below. If like that's actually either the king's corpse or like the remnants of the king, just because it matches the description of what the relic idol just said, or the relic collector, sorry, just said. Then again, the other thing said that he departed the world, so very, very Jesus that. So that could just be his husk, or it could be like his top knight. But either way, it doesn't react to us yet. It's kind of a bummer. Who knows? For all we know, it could have been us before we became this little thing. I think I want up this way here. I'm gonna take that elevator. There's a bench right here, isn't there? Above. Ah, can't keep up with me when I have wings. Okay, probably go sit at the bench real quick. Yee ba ba ba. Up we go, please. More disgusting infection everywhere. And just so you know, I haven't forgotten that there's something still in the fog area that I haven't collected yet. So I'll keep my eye out when we pass through it again. Wait a minute. Is this just... Wrong way. I need to go out the other direction. rancid egg here somewhere. Or at least it sounds like this one. You hear that? It's... Oh, it's just the thing in the background making that noise. Well, if I wasn't getting hit by one, I'd get hit by the other. Now the bench over here. Is there a warrior here? Or something? No, I had it marked off because there were people from the Coliseum, I think, just sitting here, but they're gone now. So okay. I'm gonna go over here real quick because I have that marked and it's really close by, and I feel like it was probably for something like simple, like either the floor was funny or something else. So give me a quick second. It's kind of on the way. Was it because of this? Well, this is new. Pretty sure. This looks like an alternate entrance down to the fungal wastes. Hold up. That wasn't what I wanted though, right? Was it something else? No, I think that was it, actually. I think that entrance was what I was marking. Cool, so that would drop me down here. To Fog Canyon, sorry, not Fungal Wastes. I guess, it's fine. We'll do our best to go through without dying a horrible, miserable death. Also, was the wall up there chipped? No. Just to make sure that he doesn't actually murder us. Right, this area. Well, we've already looked through here, pretty sure. I don't think I missed anything here. The walls didn't look any different. Oh, gosh. Let me actually pay attention to my platforming. How about that? It's a little weird right there, but I think that's just to prevent you from Thank you, Grim. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything here. Instead, well, I see some geode right there. Oh, fuck, right. Very good. I could have just dashed through that and we would have been fine, but I'm an idiot, so. Okay. So, fuck off. Just trying to look alive. Nothing down here. There's this, which leads to the teacher's archives. It's on the way, I suppose. But I was kind of concerned about it. Shoot, I tapped it right, not the right moment. You wanna shoot off at that or no? Did you give the banker any geo? Not yet. I'm on my way there. See? Go ahead and shoot, Grim. Grim, I know you want to. Okay, almost there. Just have to pass through this cavern, and then we'll be to the banker. Rolling around the large stack geo. Yeah, it's a little... Quirrell! Hey, Quirrell! What you thinking? Who are you that leads me to this place? Doesn't this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't yet tell what. I thought it my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons me. I can feel it calling. Dare I head in? Anyone notice that his mask matches the mask of the teacher? Or at least it looks like it does. If not, I think he might have 3 dots on his mask, actually. I'm not sure. Well, if you choose to head in, Quirrell, good luck. Is there... I hear you. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't want to go in yet. Oh, I have an idea. Can I climb the other side? Oh, you can. Or rather, you start on the other side that way. Hello, Dolly. Cool. It's always nice when the puzzles are like relatively easily solvable. All right. Now to the banker. It'll be way harder to get back up than it will be to get down. All right. Oh, wait. I might not be able to do the banker. Grimm's here. He's gonna attack her. Hold on. 1 sec, we gotta go to the bench real quick. There should be one pretty close by, right? There's a stag, after all. Alright, Grimm. Sorry, you keep trying to bite the house guests. Can't have that. Here, we'll throw that on. Give as much geo as you got. All right. Can do that. This whole world is such like a nice little place.
That's you, Geo.
Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking? No, I can't deposit more than that, unfortunately.
Geo, Kalala.
Goodbye then. Stay safe.
That's you, Geo.
Curious if does she say anything if you take all of it out? No, she doesn't. Ruins any events, then going back to her bank. Okay. Oh, she's gotta properly wait for us to leave. Bank. You're not her. Throw Grim back on. Oh, she's left. Goodbye. Goodbye, little banker lady. Next time I see you, I'll kick your ass. Okay, teacher gardens or queen's gardens? Sorry, teacher's archives or queen's gardens. Funny little cardboard cutout bank. Yeah. It's a good one. I assume that she's like gone off somewhere. And like you can go find her or something probably. In which case we'll probably run into her somewhere along the way. Oh, right. That is funny though. Cardboard cutout bank. It's good. It seemed like a totally legitimate. There's somewhere specific, somewhere you've been to already. Okay. Well, there's no gambling house as far as I know, right? I imagine she'd go there if anywhere. Crow, you still lurking outside? You are. Alright, let's go in. It's definitely not obvious where she is. Interesting place. Much bigger than the previous place was. And there's a rest stop. It's nice. So there are actual bosses in here. Look at the little green jellyfish just floating in the foreground. Ah, oh, that's right. Ooh, I was looking at the jellyfish. Is this just a loop? Looks like a loop. Yep, it's a loop. That's where it came from that time. And that's all the way up this way. Okay, yep. Just making sure. Oh, there's a locked door and something down there. Oh boy. Boss? Metroid! The Umu. Oh jeez. That is a lot of electricity that thing's got. Do I have to go inside of it? I must want to try to like go in underneath it. Somehow there's a jellyfish underground. It's Metroid Prime. Okay. That doesn't work. Squirrel! Thanks, squirrel! Awesome. Doo-doo. This is good. I like this. I like this ending route to the Quirrell's little story here. Drat. Almost got another one in. There we go. Bam. Coral, where are you? I'm sure you're somewhere around here. Probably can assume that it just leads in a circle, but hold on. Double checking that assumption because there are little inlets everywhere. It's a fun little fight though. King light, M growth, M kind flow, all think and field. Old light, M essence, M dream, M growth, O unthink. Aber king light, old light, them kin. O think flow, aber dream uncontained their ungrowth and life. What? Those are some good notes. Good whiteboard notes. Weird that that's like not anything. You look like maybe the dreamer? Possibly? Smack him in a second and see what's over here first. There's a blue light over here. Inspect. Tank full with charged lumaflies. They usually drift about pieces on it, cluster getting spit out sharp crackling flash. Another nonsense one. Of absence their abundant shell outer o inner place, and absent their void liquid substance o weave absence inner o shell outer their mater pure to void vessel absence all outer contain. The teacher sounds like he was on crack. Or at least had a very interesting command of the Hallowness language. Alright, gotta go up this way then. Inspect. Something glows within the tank. Wow. Maybe I can break the tank open? Oh shit, hi Quirrell. I was about to say, we should go find Quirrell. Did she call you too then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core, she stored herself. To save Hallowness, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall it happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now, to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. There she is. Do not hesitate. The choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Hi. Figure sleeps within the tank. Hello. Want to be my friend? For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. They seem to not want me to break stuff before. Like when we first met them. Forever. Alright. It's focus time. You wanna help me out? Focus. I wonder what this looks like on the outside to Quirrell and all them. Achievement unlocked, teacher. The seal continues to break. All right. Same thing. The madam's life is extinguished, and with it her seal breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close, and she too believed you capable. Be on your journey then, and let me rest a time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Quirrell's great. I think he's the first one that we've had a kind of co-op battle with. Because I don't think we've had any other instances of that. Also, is this any more understandable now? No. Alright. Well, that's 3 dreamy, sleepy lads out of, sorry, 2 out of 3. What I meant to say. Which is exciting. So, Given... Oh no. Given a teensy bit more time, we could do it. Oh, lad. Still got to get a bunch of essence, right? Need how much more? It's that one. No, the button. 300 essence. That's going to be a little trickier, I think. So we'll have to do that somehow. There's plenty more to explore here. I mean, like, over here. And over here. So I wouldn't be surprised if something here, like, kind of filled in and then connected over. Infected crossroads might work well for gathering essence, you mean? All right, there's this. How about... Oh, and there's that thing down there. Let's save deepness for another time. I think... Let's see, you said I missed something. And I think you said that I fell past it. So that makes me suspicious of these two rooms. Less so this room, but these ones. There's obviously these paths too, but... I'm mainly suspicious of the more vertical rooms, I guess. Because when you're running from jellyfish, it's... I feel like it's fairly easy to not pay attention. Oh, you can't go through them like that? You probably can, I just probably wasn't paying attention. That's a path. Blue stuff over here, there's nothing. Not entirely sure why he broke like that. Nothing there. Doesn't seem to be anything. Nothing there. Just the path over that way. That protection doesn't last that long. When it comes to orange jelly bones on the ground, you can shoot soil and make them explode from a safe distance. Good tip. Alright, not up there. There's this. Which doesn't seem to be anything either. Nothing there. Nothing there. So, probably not this room, so maybe up and to the left. Oof, messed that up. There's a sign here that I think I broke. Nothing along that, so. Okay. Try this room again. Fuck off. Their explosion is so massive. It's really hard to dodge. That, destroy that. Nothing, that's over to the mound area. shit, I messed that up. I wanted to get back over here. Nothing there. I think the jellyfish would just snore, use... Oh, I would ignore them, but Grimm's not going to let me. So that's mainly why I've been like actively trying to take them out and then go and dodge. Okay. Well, now I feel like I've explored these two. I feel like I'm paying decently close attention. So maybe it's not these two rooms and it's somewhere else. If that's the case, that would probably be the other room up to the super duper explosions ones. It's not in the two you already explored? I remember you said that I walked past it though, so like it's gotta be in a room that I was in before I went into the mound. Not there. Oh, fuck. Finish looking around here a little more. There's definitely more verticalness here. This is where Conifer hung out. Almost feels like there's a thing up there, but at the same time, I really can't get high enough. Oh no, I jumped into a wall, or a ceiling rather. So never mind that. That's not a thing? What's going on there? And also, this is just the exit. So maybe explore this way a bit. I see this guy. These are the guys who like get full of stuff. Doesn't seem to be anything. Here, Grim, go ahead. Oh. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything here either. I mean, I see all these spikes blocking me from doing anything proper up there. Is it this area? Maybe I just didn't see anything because I was avoiding electricity. Oh boy. Wait, hello? This is new, I think, right? Oh. That worked out surprisingly well. Wow, that is one hell of a death trap here. Even without Grim to mess everything up. Is there a reason why I would... No, it's not breakable. It's just there for death purposes. God. I didn't see it until I went up to the top. Oh, we're a little bit far away from there, aren't we? Yeah, the other bench would be good. This one. Although, actually, this is probably fine. Definitely want full health in there, preferably soul. That'd be smart. All right, Grim, you're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna throw on the lifeblood core. Just so I can avoid the big jellyfish a little bit easier here. Didn't even see that guy. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Excellent. I'm just burning through them already. Spelltester is good for healing more too, to conserve soul from shooting it. Good point. Oh, you're gonna be a little bitch to fight, aren't you? It'd be hard to slip past him, isn't it? Maybe not the worst. There we go. Oh boy. That could have ended poorly. Okay, so this is a faster way through that. Dope. That could have been bad. Okay, let's go through... Whoa, shit! And then we got the baby to deal with over there. You're a little shit, you know that? There. Wow. Okay, well there's the shortcut. What do we get? Charm Notch. Well, that's nice. It's pretty worth it. Easy Charm Notch to miss. Can see that. See, that looks like a shortcut, but at the same time it also feels like a death trap. $11 total. How many do I have? I think I have them all then, right? Okay. Whew. All right. So I think I'll be finishing up. Why don't we go save at Queen's Station? We'll save at Queen's Station, and then next time we'll do Fog Valley stuff and go into that mound and deal with the weird tribe that lives there and all that other business. Should be fun. But I think it'll be a good stopping point. And then, like, besides the Fog Valley stuff, or even, we could even save here, actually. We could also go to the Grim Troop lady and see if she wants to eat something else, and maybe she'll give us more unbreakable things, and that will get rid of some of the geo that we're carrying around, which could be good. But yeah, let's get our friend back. Whoops, not that. Two. Saying Spell Twister? So that's for all souls. That could be good. Yeah, because she probably eats these too. I think pretty sure someone mentioned that this one is the most expensive one. So assuming that she does these two, maybe we can get like one of them with the amount of geo that we have or something. So next time, like I said, we'll do this part of Fog Valley, or Canyon. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Valley. Fog Canyon, and then probably this bit, and then I want to go down here and go through this, see where that goes and connects and such, and then probably get the last sleeper, and I kind of want to pay a visit to the mask person again at some point, just to see if anything's changed at all with them. I don't actually remember where they live. Remember, they have a little indicator on the map somewhere. So, oh, they're here. They're right there. So we could do that next time as well. Kind of try to finish off the distant village area and see what we get out of that. So, and no doubt we'll also probably maybe finish off Green Path as well. So just as a big hint, the banker is somewhere in the City of Tears, right? So we'll go there and explore. I'm gonna guess that, like, if there'd be somewhere that she'd be, it'd be like in this area maybe or something, just because that's where like all those rich people live. I feel like now that she has money, she'd go somewhere. If there was some kind of gambling den or something, maybe there, or I don't know, maybe she's taking a vacation or something. So, but either way, that's what I'll do next time. I think Fog Canyon, and then distant village, and looking around for stuff. So that'll be the plan, I think. Cool. And I'll also probably give Grim a couple more tries for fun, and the Coliseum, as per usual. And then maybe even this horrible flower quest. once we finish off Fog Canyon, I think. Right, because Fog Canyon is where that the Queen's thing is. I think, unless I'm mistaken. Probably. But yeah, so that's the plan. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means I don't know if I'll be streaming or not. I might be. I do like playing this, but if I do stream this tomorrow, it will probably be after like 7:30 p.m. would be my guess. That tends to be when, sometime between 7 and 8 tends to be when I find myself with some free time and want to go in. If I stream during the day, it'll probably be like Final Fantasy 15, maybe a little bit, or possibly Yakuza. I don't know. But either way, aw, look at the cute little kitty. But either way, that's the plan, I think. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate everyone who comes by. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will catch you all another time. I'm gonna go farm Gilfest a whole bunch because that's what needs to happen. So bye for now, everyone, and take it easy. See ya.